Welcome to the Chateau de Cheverny, the Loire Valley's most elegant residence. While its neighbors were busy building turrets and drawing moats, Cheverny was focused on symmetry, style, and being very well dressed. If the nearby Chateau de Chateau was meant to be a flamboyant show-off, and the Chateau de Chenonceau a romantic beauty, the Chateau de Cheverny here is a charming aristocrat who knows exactly how to turn a castle into a home. But don't be fooled by the pretty face. This chateau knows how to be silly, with a dash of the comic book Tintin and some real-life hunting dogs that are ready to bark their heads off. How about that for a wide range? The original castle that existed here dated back to the 14th century and belonged to the Counts of Blois. The current castle was built in the 16th century by the Hérault family, a noble family whose patriarch, Henry Hérault, was the military treasurer for King Louis XIII. He held the title of Comte de Cheverny and knew a thing or two about tasteful grandeur. His descendant, the Marquis de Vibray, is the present owner. However, the family did have some interesting twists and turns in order to get it back. Among those twists and turns, there was the time that the chateau was confiscated for fraud and taken by the crown. King Henry II even gave it to his mistress, Diane de Poitiers, but she preferred her elegant Chateau de Chenonceau on the water, also a gift from the king, and so sold it back to the Hérault family. Another instance was when the Château de Villandry was forfeited and sold during the French Revolution. But the family managed to purchase it back in 1824 when the French monarchy was reinstated, and it has remained in the family ever since. And you can really see the influence of family life around the castle. Cheverny is one of the rare chateaux in the Loire that was mostly constructed and completed in a single construction period. There are no large patchwork wings or unfinished towers here. It's probably why it is so elegant to look at, with its clean lines and orderly windows, just as the original architect intended it to be. And can you imagine living in a house with 17th century tapestries, suits of armor, and a dining table that's been said to look like it's been from 400 years ago? While the chateau is open to visitors, the Marquis de Vibray's family still does just that. They live here, in a private wing of the chateau. But castle upkeep can be expensive, so this is a working castle. In a collaboration, the Chateau de Cheverny became the real-life inspiration for Marlinspike Hall, Captain Haddock's residence in the Adventures of Tintin. Hergé, the creator of Tintin, used Cheverny's architecture as the model, minus its outer wings. These days, there's a full Tintin exhibit on site in the chateau, complete with interactive rooms, models, and more blue sweaters than you can count. And if comic books are not your thing, you might prefer to meet some of the real-life hunting hound dogs that Cheverny is famous for. There are about 100 or so French and English hound dogs that live year-round in the grounds of the castle. Living in large kennels, they are quite the sight to behold, especially when they are running around for their daily exercises. And feeding time, can you say organized chaos, complete with barking, howling, and some very brave handlers. The tradition of the hunt still lives on at Chateau de Cheverny, though today it is more ceremonial than practical. Still, the dogs are very much a part of the estate's daily rhythm and tradition. Beyond the chateau itself, the grounds are just as curated. There are formal French gardens, an English-style park, and a canal where you can take a gentle boat ride in the warmer months. Even the vegetable garden looks like it went to finishing school. There is also a large cafe in the orangery, which serves lunch and tea snacks. And if you want to indulge in chateau life, visit the castle for special occasions like Christmas and Halloween. And for something private, the castle can also be rented out for events like weddings or special occasions. Now that's living like royalty. For more information on how to get to the Chateau de Cheverny in the Loire Valley, there's a link in the description to my website for more details about visiting the chateau. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories from France and beyond. Thanks for watching. À bientôt.